Now, I know you just took a really big step to sign up for Dubsado. It feels overwhelming, it feels challenging, you don't know where to start. But that's where I come in. I am going to help you walk through the getting started of Dubsado. Hi, I'm Amy Fearman, and I help service-based solopreneurs simplify their businesses by utilizing tech-based systems so they can scale their small business. Today, I'm digging into the 5 things that you need to start the foundation of Dubsado. I am here to walk you along the way to help you be able to have a better client experience, help you be less overwhelmed, and spend more time with your clients in your zone of genius. Because honestly, that is where you thrive. If you're anything like me, then you don't thrive on doing the things that aren't in your zone of genius. Now, my zone of genius happens to be systems and tech. So this is my jam and it gets me super excited. But I totally understand that that's most likely not where you're living. So let's go step by step through setting this up so you can feel confident with how you are connecting with your clients. In this video, I'm going to share with you 5 of the basics to get set up. The first 5 things you want to go into Dubsado and get set up before you start playing around with contracts and workflows and all of those things that you've heard do amazing things in other people's businesses. We're going to take a step back, get the basic foundation laid out. Why? Because when we get the basics filled out, it makes everything that much easier going forward. Without the foundation, we have to go back and add things later, and it makes extra steps that we don't want to have when we're trying to build out a client proposal, figure out an invoice, or create a contract or workflow. Here we go. We're on the Dubsado dashboard. This is where you land once you've logged in. First, we are going to set up some of the settings. The first 5 steps are in the settings panel, which makes this super simple. You're going to come up to this little gear icon on the top navigation on the right side where it says settings. You're going to open that up. It gives you this whole navigation of stuff over here on the left side. We're not going to worry about all of that. We're going to worry about the most important foundational elements to get you moving forward. Now, first thing, branding. One of the best things about Dubsado is that it can be branded specifically for your brand. So as the client moves from your website to your sales page to your purchase process within Dubsado to your onboarding, all of it is branded similarly. So all of your colors, all of your fonts, all of the look and feel of your brand is consistent all the way through. Love that. So this is where we go to set some of the basics of your brand. First, uploading your logo. You can also do this when you log in the first time. If you didn't do it when you signed up, no worries. You can always go back and change it here. If you don't have one, no worries. We just leave it blank for now. We'll come in here, grab a logo, place the logo right in there. Now, brand color. Pick your most prominent brand color as being the one that's going to show up across. You can add additional brand colors later when you're building out templates and forms and whatnot, but this is going to be the main one that populates your dashboard and portals and things like that. What I do is I'm going to go with my bright pink color, pink reddish color, which is that. Have the name of your company here, your business email. That's what's displayed on public invoices. So if instead of it being to your name at yourcompany.com, you can have it set up as admin at or team at so that that's what shows up on your invoices. Your phone number. Do you want your email coming from yourself or your business? That's a personal decision depending on your business. And then enter in your address. Click save. Number 1, done. You got your brand settings set up. Awesome. Let's move on to number 2. Number 2, let's move on and come over to your left navigation and click on receive money. You want to get paid for what you're doing, right? This is where you go to set that up. Now, before you can pick Stripe or PayPal, you have to pick your base country because different services are available in different countries around the world. So I get to pick the US of A. The currency I receive is let's scroll all the way down here, United States dollar. Then I hit save. That's locked in. And now I can click connect with Stripe, I connect with Square, or I can connect with PayPal. You can connect with all of them if you want to give more choices. All you have to do is click on the one you want to connect with, and it's going to take you outside, ask you all of the information in Stripe. Once you've filled in all that information, it's going to kick you back. Setting up each one of these should take you less than 10 minutes a piece if you have all the information available to you. If you have your banking information, if you have your address, all of that information, which you should have set up for your business, have that available so that once you sit down to set each of these up, you're ready to go without a hitch. Let's move on to number 3. We're going to go to emails. This is going to connect your email provider with Dubsado. That allows you to send emails from within Dubsado. It also allows you to see any responses to those emails coming in from clients. Why is this great? This is amazing because it can keep you out of your cluttered inbox and come in to see specific client-related emails in an easy, streamlined fashion without having to dig for them in your inbox. Now, you have 2 ways you can do this. One is if you use Google, which a lot of us do, either G Suite or a straight Gmail account, you can sign up with Google. You click here and you sign into your Gmail account, and that will set that up. If you're not and you're using Outlook or another email service, click SMTP and follow the prompts to get you to where you need to go. Simple, straightforward setup. Once you are set up, that is a connection point for you and your client. It makes sending of those emails and seeing those responses within your dashboard in Dubsado easier than trying to navigate in your inbox and trying to find those few emails. Now, number 4, we're going to go manage our calendar settings because Dubsado now has within it a scheduler. You can also see your calendar pulled in your dashboard, which is another way that you can keep everything under one roof and not have to constantly go outside to different apps. So let's head over to calendar. Here is your calendar. Right now, this one's empty because it's not connected with anything and I haven't added anything to it. If you come up here to the right and click on calendar settings, then I can click sync calendar. Pick which one I want to. Now, do you use a different calendar that is linked to the email address, or is it the same one linked to your email address? Keep that in mind as to when you're setting this up. So mine is with Google. I click on this. I link my Google account. It takes me through the process to sign up for that. And now we're here. We show no calendar, no events because we have none set up in the calendars that I linked. But here is what you would be able to see. And if you go over to your dashboard, you actually can set up to see the section here can show you what events you have coming up. You can also create calendar events from your dashboard. So far, we've gone over 4 things. We've got your branding set up. We've got you getting paid. We've got your email set up and your calendar. Now let's move on to number 5. Number 5 is all about getting your client portal set up. We're talking about continuing that client branded experience. So from that web page that they land on all the way through the onboarding process, it's all branded and uniquely you. To do that, you're going to go from your dashboard back to settings in the top navigation, and then come over to the left navigation and click portal. This is the different stuff that you can change. Now, I know you haven't seen what the dashboard looks like. We'll get there in a minute. I'm going to populate it with some stuff first so that you can then see it. Now, I'm going to turn off the hide welcome message and hide your logo because I actually pull in a customized portal banner. Now you see that there are 2 different portal banners, one for desktop and one for mobile devices. So keep that in mind when you're creating your portal banner. Simple tool to use to make those is Canva. Also changing up these colors. I am going to adjust the colors based on my brand colors. Now, once you've done all of this work, you want to see what it looks like. And to do that, you need to activate your sample client so that you can go over and see what it looks like. So to do that, first, Copy this portal link information. Save it to a text doc or just keep it in your clipboard for the moment. You're going to come over to Utilities, Address Book. This is your sample client. And over here, you're going to want to, under portal settings, activate this portal for the client. Now, you will do this for every client that you add. When I started using Dubsado, this is the one I forgot to do every time. And my clients would be like, I can't access the link you sent me. Oh, because I didn't activate the portal for them to go and access it. So this is an important thing to add to your checklist to make sure that you add activating their portal to your onboarding process. If you haven't already set up any clients in here, make sure you notice email@client.com. We're going to use that to access the client portal to show you what it looks like. You're going to take that link that you copied before and paste it into your search bar navigation. Now we're going to want to enter email@client.com here. It's going to ask you to enter it again. And then you get to see what it looks like. Now, there isn't anything in here. There's no emails or incomplete forms or open invoices. But this is where all of the information from your client that they either need to do or whatnot, you can see all of the projects that they are doing, the emails that are out there, the profile of this particular client. All of that information is here. They can update information as need be. This is what your client will see. You can adjust all of these parts and pieces back where we were just a minute ago. So that's it. 5 steps to getting set up for Dubsado. Branding, email, calendar, portal, and last but not least, making sure you have how you receive money set up so you can get paid for thriving in your zone of genius. I'll be back with more bite-sized Dubsado tutorials to help you move forward using Dubsado without all the overwhelm that comes along with learning a new tech system. Let's try not to be a frog. I hate when I do that.